All right, Sean, we are live.
All right. Good morning, folks at home. We are here live at the Oaks Center Ice Arena in the suburbs of Philadelphia, where your Raleigh Raptors are going to be taking on the Reston Raiders in this semifinal matchup for the Summer Superseries tournament here in Pennsylvania. Your Raptors enter this semifinal with a record of 3 wins, 1 tie. And this will be Game 5 of this tournament. To recap, this past weekend, the Raptors started with a 3-3 tie against the Long Beach Lightning, then came out victorious against the Genesis Hockey Club with a victory of 2-1, and then played Team Philadelphia Orange with a victory of 9-2. And then in the quarterfinal matchup last night, the Raptors came away with a commanding 10-1 victory against Philadelphia's 2013 team. And so now we are here this morning, and the Raptors are here on the ice wearing dark blue with light blue trim, and Reston Raiders will be wearing the white with black and blue trim. All right, we have about a minute remaining in this warm-up time, and yes, the Raptors are looking to advance to the championship game later this afternoon. A lot's at stake here. You win and you move on. You lose and you go home. And so even though, it's an 8-hour drive at least
We would
back
prefer
home.
the late night.
We prefer to get home around midnight, 1 a.m. rather than earlier this afternoon. And so let's hope our boys come out strong, foot on the gas pedal, and come away with a victory. Dave, any pregame thoughts?
Well, it was a little frantic this morning because we're at a rink where we played, but we're on a new sheet. We're kind of on rink 3. So trying to find a place to set up and be able to see everything. There's no stands here. So it's a little tricky. And then because we're over here, the Wi-Fi, so far so good, but I'm not going to try and jinx it. So, but yeah. Oh, you mean about hockey? Yeah. I mean, I think the boys are ready. Chatting with some of the dads at dinner last night, first 2 games were big challenges and, tested the boys a lot. Yesterday was a little bit softer, and I think everyone got their confidence up. I mean, we've outshot teams every game with control of the game. It was just kind of hard to put in the back of the net. But we turned that on yesterday with, 18 goals over 2 games yesterday. So, I think everyone should be feeling a little bit more confident, just excited to go,
Oh, yeah. And, with this broadcast, you will notice that we are at ice level rather than up in a crow's nest or in the bleachers. Rink 3 here at Oaks Ice Center is a annex or an extension. Basically, it's just a barn that was added on. And so we're just glad to have an extra sheet of ice to play on. But, yeah, you will have a different view for this game. And please excuse us as when the puck is in the far end of the ice, it'll be a little bit harder to see. But from where we're standing, we could call it fairly accurate. But if I get some names mixed up, my apologies in advance. All right, we have our boys at the crease. Sticks in the air. Raptors are ready to come out, fired up. And we will be underway in just a moment. And again, pardon or our excuse, our apologies for any streaming issues. Again, we are in an annex area, and so we are hoping that the Wi-Fi goes smooth, but we are aware that there are possible streamings or the smoothness of it can happen. So we are hoping that, it'll go overall very well. All right, we have Mark Mejienko in net. On the ice, we have Pollard, Darlin, Gonzalez, Reed, and Carson Bunny in to take the face-off. Referees at the ice, 15 minutes on the board. Raiders will win that back. Raiders skating with it. We'll dump that forward. Puck is going to come down to the corner. Pollard has a puck. Pollard looking to get that out. Puck goes to cross ice where Gonzalez is going to chip that forward. And now Darlin with the puck skates down the left side. And we'll dump that in. Bunny chasing to get there first. Puck goes down. Raiders have it. Raiders go behind the net, looking to break out. Puck bounces up. And now Raiders will enter the zone. Raiders looking to shoot. But puck is deflected out of play, and we will have a face-off. Dylan Burgess in to take the draw here right in front of us. Puck is in the feet, and now Peters comes away with it. Peters racing. Well, Deke goes to the right. Peter gets knocked off the puck. Centering pass will go out through the crease. Finucane shoots. Puck gets deflected. Rintala is coming back for it. We'll send it up to Taylor. Finucane with the puck. Finucane sent it to Rintala. Rintala looking to move it to Taylor. Taylor has it at the left side. Raiders able to defend it. Puck comes out. Nieves will come forward and just chip that up. Raiders have it at center ice, skating down on the right side, and we'll dump that. The puck's going to come around to the near side. Nieves right in front of us, battling for it. And now Dolan with the puck, tries to kick it forward. He does. Weinhardt races to get there. Dolan with it. Puck is loose. And scores! Raptors take an early 1-0 lead with an all-important first goal in this semifinal game. It looks like that was Caden Mashad, number 27, with that goal. All right. We will have a face-off at center ice, and Mashad will be taking the draw. Face-off in the feet. Raiders come up with it, but Raptors quickly collapse. Referee in the way. Puck will go to Nieves. Nieves will just send that up. Raiders gain possession. We'll send that forward. Puck is going to come down. Idetta skating with it. Idetta will send it up the boards to Derlin. Derlin able to chip that out. Kicks it out. Good second effort by Ledger Derlin. Pollard comes off. Idetta goes off. But David Pollard and Park Pollard are on. Bunny comes on. Raiders looking to gain some speed through the neutral zone. Derlin puts on a good hit. Pollard has the puck. We'll send that forward up. It's going to go to the Raiders' point. Raiders send that back down. Pollard racing to get there. We'll get there. Park Pollard skating, looking up. Pollard skating with speed. Pollard going down. We'll give it to Bunny. Bunny drops it back. Collision at center ice. Pollard racing to get back. Good defensive recovery by Pollard. Derlin sends that deep. Raptors chasing. Puck is at the far boards, still in the Raiders zone. And that looks like offsides, and so we'll have a face-off. 12:03 remaining, and Raptors have a 1-0 lead. Dylan Burgess in for the face-off. Puck is in the feet again. Peters comes away with it. Peters chips it forward. Burgess battling for it. Puck is in the corner. Raptors still fighting for it. Puck is tied up in the corner. Raiders will send that out. They're able to clear. Derlin with it. Derlin will send that forward. That's Kehoe. Peters with it. Peters takes a hit. Burgess skating down the left side. Looking for a pass. Shot goes wide. Reed has the puck. Reed looking. Reed still has it. Gets bumped off the puck. Reed defending. Reed able to disrupt the play. Kehoe shoots. Shot goes over the net. Taylor racing to get there. Battle for it in the far boards. Raptors come away with it. Puck is still in the feet. Puck will go to the near side boards. Kehoe will send that behind the net. Raptors have it. Drop pass to Taylor. Taylor racing to get there. And now the Raiders will get possession of the puck and skate it out. And they'll dump it and go off for a change. Finucane's going to go and get that puck. Finucane will send that up to Taylor, but a little bit too far in front of him. And that'll be offsides on the Raiders. All right, face-off right outside the Raptor zone. Mashad taking the face-off. Puck is in the feet. Finucane has it. Adetta with it. Adetta looking to get it to Derlin. Derlin has it. Derlin gets bumped off the puck. Raiders have it. Derlin forechecking. Finucane gets it at the point. We'll send that forward. Battle for it at the boards. Raiders coming out. Raiders skating down center ice. Good stick. Able to deflect that puck. Raptors changing. Finucane with the puck will send it up to Weinert. Weinert racing a beat to get to the puck first, and he does. Weinert gets taken down. Play continues. Finucane comes off. Derlin comes on. Derlin is able to send that puck forward. Derlin will have to get back on defense as the Raiders are looking to come out, but Pollard intercepts the pass. Pollard coming through. Pollard skating down. Pollard to shoot. And it looks like the goaltender made a save, and so we will have a face-off at the far right circle. 9:17 remaining in his first. Raptors have a 1-0 lead. Goal was by Caden Mashad. All right, Dylan Burgess skating towards the red dot for the face-off. Referee ready to drop the puck. Puck is in the feet. And goalie will cover that up, and we will have another face-off. All right, referee set to drop. Puck is on the near side boards. Pollard racing to keep it. Pollard able to chip that out, but goes out of play. Face-off right outside the zone. All right, Burgess ready. Raiders will win that back. Their defenseman will swing that to the center, but intercepted by Pollard. Pollard dekes. Pollard drops it. Puck goes in the feet. Dylan Burgess will send that in. Dylan Burgess evades a hit. Gonzalez chasing. Gonzalez on the forecheck. Pollard comes off. Kehoe comes on. Derlin will deflect that puck. Raiders looking to come through. Will enter the zone. Taylor able to disrupt that pass and clear the puck. Raiders coming down. And we're going to have a delayed penalty on the Raptors. And the referee's calling a trip. And so we will have our first power play of the game for the Raiders, and the Raptors will go on the kill. All right, face-off in the Raptor zone. And attempted clear, not successful. Raiders looking to get set up. Shot will go wide. Burgess trying to get there first. Tries to disrupt it. Puck will take a Raptors bounce and go out of play. I mean, out of the zone. Raiders coming back into the zone. Burgess is able to clear that. Good job by Burgess. 30 seconds have gone by on the penalty kill. 1 minute remaining. Raiders will dump that in. Puck is going to come around to the near side. And Rintala will clear that. And that will be icing, so we'll have a face-off back in the Raptor zone. David Pollard will be taking the face-off at this near side circle. Ref drops it, puck comes loose, Pollard gets the puck. And Pollard will just chip that out. No, keeps it in by the Raiders are able to keep it in. But Park Pollard again will now clear that out. And icing is is waved off, so play continues. 20 seconds remaining. Raiders trying to get something going, but Park Pollard able to disrupt it, and Weinert comes away with the puck. Kehoe will just clear that out. 12 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Derlin forechecking. Referees say no icing. And the Raptors doing a good job. Penalty kill is over. Derlin comes on. Raptors need to hurry up. Mashad now takes a hit. And now Pollard skating, has the puck going down the left side. Pollard will shoot. Shot over the net. Raiders get possession of the puck, trying to clear out of the zone. Kehoe will use his body to shield. Puck is at the side of the net. Pollard recovers. And that'll be icing on the Raptors. And so we will have a face-off back here in the Raptor zone. 6 minutes in the first period remaining. Face-off will be at the far circle. All right, Dylan Burgess in to take the draw. Clear is not successful. Shot. Saved by Mejienko. Puck will go to the point on the right side. Puck will go now to the left side point. Shot goes over the net. Peters racing to get there. Peters able to stay with it, spins out, gets the puck clear. Tanukin will send that up to Peters. Peters will send that further. Raptors able to get the puck in the zone. Burgess now still with it. Burgess looking to Deke. Centering pass. We'll go to Finucane. Finucane tries to get the puck to someone. And now Raiders coming back. Possible 2-on-1. No, Rentella is going to be able to get the puck first. Puck is in the feet. Raiders down on the side. Drop pass to nobody. We'll go back to Taylor. And now Taylor looking to get it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will dump that down. And forecheck. Puck bounces over Taylor's stick. Raptors need to come back. Raiders coming down the left side. Good defense by Bunny. Bunny staying with the skater. Puck goes to the point. Puck bounces. And we have a penalty. And let's see what's going on here. Oh, no, wait. What is it? Okay, so a penalty on the Raptors. Looks like Gonzalez is called for a slash. And so we're on the penalty kill again. Mashad in for the draw. Mashad will win that back to Derlin. Derlin will clear that out. It's going to take a bounce and not have enough for icing. And so play continues. Derlin in front of the goalie down there. Mashad able to send that forward. That'll be offsides, and so we'll have a reset. A face-off right outside the zone. 1:12 remaining on the penalty kill. All right, Carson Bunny will take the face-off. Puck is going to go to Pollard. Pollard will just chip that down. Play continues. And the puck will go to Derlin's stick. Derlin will just send that forward. It bounces off a Raiders skate. Bunny will send that in. And play continues. 50 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Raiders trying to get out of the zone. They're having difficulties. Goalie will have to cover that up, or make a save, that is. Pollard has the puck again. Pollard will just send that down. 32 seconds remaining on the penalty kill. Pollard will come off. Nieves comes on. Raiders try to skate it through. Now they're coming down the left side, but poke checked away by Derlin. Derlin again poke checks it away. 18 seconds penalty kill time remaining. Raiders trying to get through with speed. Nieves uses his body, takes a bump. Rintala's going to swing that puck upward, but it goes to a Raiders player. And icing on the play, but Raptors are able to kill off the penalty again. And so we will have a face-off down here in the Raptor zone. 3:07 remaining in this first period. The Raptors have a 1-goal lead, and the goal was scored early on by Caden Mashad. Dylan Burgess ready for the face-off. Finucane defending. Raiders skating down. Puck is in the feet. And now puck is behind the net. Raiders looking for a wraparound, but puck gets deflected away. Toe drag by the Raiders, and the puck was deflecting all over. Now Weiner has it and will clear the zone. Pollard skating. Pollard with an angle. Pollard will shoot. And saved by the goaltender. Weiner gets the puck at the far end of the boards, takes a bump. Pollard has the puck. Puck is behind the net now. Raiders try to send it up. And now Raiders racing down the left side. And big save by Mejienko. Puck is in the feet. Burgess makes the smart play to wrap it around. And now we'll get it to Reed. Reed on a breakaway. Reed has time. Reed with it. Reed shoots, he scores! Ryan Reed with a breakaway goal gives the Raptors a 2-0 lead late in the first period. That play was set up by Dylan Burgess, who wrapped it around, and there was a Raptors winger on the side who tipped past it to Reed at center ice, and Reed was all alone and buried it. Carson Bunny now ready for the faceoff. Derlin will send that up. Referee kind of in the way there. Raiders try to come through. Puck checked away. Puck pinballs. Puck is in the feet. Puck bounces again. And now Peters with it. We'll send it out. Peters racing to get there first. Oh, Peters just needed one more step to get through. Good defensive play by the Raiders. Raiders have it now behind the net. Raiders looking to break out. Good hit by Reed. Battle for it. Raiders coming back. And now Raiders on a break. And they will score as they were able to get behind the defense. So they cut the lead in half for the Raptors. So now it's 2-1. So 2 quick goals by both teams, and minute 23 remaining in this period. Adetta will send that up. Derlin has it. Puck comes loose to Taylor. Rintala will swing it over. Keeps it at his stick. And now Burgess forechecking. Taylor with it behind the net. Centering pass. Saved by the goaltender. 59 seconds remaining in this first period. All right, Bunny in to take the face off. Raiders will win that. Raiders going to skate behind the net. Taylor trying to disrupt the play. Derlin will intercept the puck and send it forward. Bunny has it at the corner, gives it to Taylor. Puck is loose. Raiders have it, sends it up the far boards. Bunny has it now. Raiders skating back. 35 seconds remaining. And shot by the Raiders. Comes through the crease. Bunny with it. Idetta will go off, and Nieves comes on. Bunny still with it. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty for interference. And so the Raptors are going to go on the power play late in the first. 18 seconds remaining. So the Raptors power play comes on, consisting of Reed, Derlin, Xander Derlin, that is, Ledger Derlin, Burgess, and Taylor. Face off in the feet. Shot will go wide. Puck's going to come out to the far side. Raptors will have 11 seconds remaining in the period. Reed sends it up to Taylor. Burgess has it. Burgess shoots. Shot wide. And that'll do it for the first. And so we will have a quick intermission here in between periods for about a minute. And now it's time for Dave's thoughts.
I think we started off well, Sean. The boys were ready to play. Let's just keep it up. We got 3 periods here. Keep the pressure on, and let's open this one up. The boys are playing well.
Yeah, definitely the Raptors have dominated with puck possession, and the ice is tilted in the favor of the Raptors. But Raiders have shown moments of threat as well. So yeah, you've got to open this game up, as you said. Can't sleep on this team. Got to keep going forward. All right, so now with the second period, Raptors will shoot on our side, so you will have a very up-close view from your screen at home as we are at ice level. And so for those of you just tuning in right now, there are no bleachers or crow's nests in this rink, as it's an annex. Basically, it's just a sheet of ice with standing room only. And so that is why your viewpoint on your screen is the way it is. We are at ice level again. The Raptors are going to start the second period on the power play with 1:12. And we are ready to go. Face off. In the feet. Raptors will win that. Derlin with the puck. Derlin skating down the right side. And the puck will be sent in. Burgess will try to get there first. Puck is tied up. Puck is in the feet. Burgess curls. Tries to get it to Derlin. Now Xander Derlin with the puck at the point. Ledger Derlin has to send it behind the net where Burgess is going to be. Reed will send that forward. Reed has it shot, goes off the blocker. Derlin with it at the point. Looking for Taylor. Gives it to Reed. Back to Taylor. Back to Reed. Swings it over to Derlin. Derlin's going to shoot in the feet. Puck bounces over Ledger Derlin's stick, and that'll be cleared. 13 seconds remaining on the power play. And now Ledger has it. Ledger Derlin curls, takes a hit. Taylor coming in to help. Puck is behind the net. Raiders looking to clear. They get possession of it. Penalty is over for the Raiders. And now here come the Raptors again. But Raiders take the puck. Will send it up the far side. Derlin has the puck. And the goaltender will make a save. And it looks like the Raptors are going to make a change. Face-off will be in the Raider zone. Carson Bunny in for the face-off. Raptors will win that back. Fluff shot, bounces, puck is loose. Puck is still in the feet. Oh, open net above, but puck gets deflected up. Kehoe will send that forward. Peter shoots, puck is loose. Good save by the goaltender. Puck is loose again, hits the post. Raptors putting on a lot of pressure right now. Raiders having trouble clearing. Centering pass, looking for shot. Puck comes to the near side. Why not with it? We'll send it forward. Bunny looking for a centering pass again. Puck is in the feet. Puck is still loose. And the goaltender will cover that up. Raptors putting on extreme pressure here early in the second. Let's keep it up, boys. All right, Mashad in for the face-off. And Raiders will try to skate it out, but Gonzalez with it. Gonzalez shoots. Shot goes wide. Centering pass. Puck gets deflected down. Pollard's going to be here. Bunny with it. Mashad trying to wrap it, that is. Derlin pulls back. Pollard skating. We'll send that up to Gonzalez. David Pollard with the puck. We'll send that deep. Mashad's going to race to get to the other side first, and he will. Mashad gets held up. No call. Play continues. Park Pollard racing to come back defensively. Puck saved by Mehienko, and now the Raptors skating out. Reed trying to skate through, but Raiders defend. Raiders now on the rush. Saved by Mehienko. And so we will have a face-off in the Raider zone. Face-off, Burgett. I think that's Bunny taking the face-off. Raiders come up with it. We'll drop it back to the point. Derlin disrupts it. Puck is still in the Raptor zone. Raptors come down to support. Raptors try to clear, and they do. And now Reed coming down. Reed tries to stay with it, and we'll send that forward. But the Raiders are able to regain possession and chip it forward. Now Derlin comes in to defend. Raiders skating with it through center ice. Goes to Finucane. Finucane tries to get it to Bunny. Bunny has time. Bunny's skating down. 2-on-1. And I guess that's offsides. And so we will have a face-off right outside the zone. .11:06 remaining in the second period. Score is 2-1 Raptors. Goals by Caden Mashad and Ryan Reed. Taylor will send that forward. Why not chasing? Taylor's going to try to get here. Puts on a bump. Why not with the puck? Puck is loose in the feet. Adetta will just send that in, but that'll be offsides. So we will have a face-off right outside the Raiders zone. Raiders give that back to their D-man in their own zone. Raiders trying to break out. And now Bunny has it. Bunny tries to center it, but gets intercepted. Why not coming in? Idetta will try to keep that in play. Raptors forechecking. Puck gets disrupted by Leinart. Puck is going to go onto the far side. Taylor will be there. Raptors have to defend. Puck is at the point. Puck goes wide. Pass is just a bit in front. That'll be icing on the play. And so we'll have a face-off back in the Raptors zone. .9:43 remaining in this period. Score is still 2-1 Raptors. Face-off at the far end of the ice. Raptors zone. Referee drops the puck. And now it's a race. Raptors have it. Centering pass gets intercepted by the Raptors D-man. Raptors D-man goes behind. Peters will try to hit that forward to Mashad. Mashad still battling for it. Puck is in the feet. Derlin back to defend. Puck goes to the far side of the boards. Raptors collapsing. Derlin with possession. We'll send that up to the out. And now Peters trying to get there, but no, the Raiders player will be there. Raiders skating through center ice. Pollard back to retrieve it. Gets held up. Peters has the puck. Will try to clear, and he does. Referees say no icing. They waved that off. They said that the Raiders defenseman could have played that. Puck gets deflected up by Gonzalez's stick. Puck is in the feet. Raptors will send that back in. Goaltender comes out to play it. Shot goes wide. Burgess now skating. Burgess looking. Burgess with it still. Gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with it. Gonzalez deeks. Tries to pull back. And shot goes out of play. Gonzalez had Reed on the far side right here in front of us. I don't think he saw him. And so we'll have a face-off now. .805 remaining in the second. Burgess with the face-off. Puck in the feet. Raiders have it. Passes it to his defenseman. Puck comes down into the Raptor zone. Goes behind the net. Puck goes out to the point. Shot goes to the other side of the boards. Raptors defending. Now gets taken down. No call, but good effort. That'll be icing, and so we'll have a face-off here. Face-off in the Raptor zone. All right, Carson Bunny in to take the draw. Puck comes loose. Goaltender will cover up. We'll have a face-off again. 7:17 remaining in the second. Raptors looking for another goal to extend the lead. Puck comes loose. Adetta sends it up to Taylor, but now Bunny has it. Puck is in the feet, off the side of the net. Puck centering pass comes loose. And now Bunny has it. Puck gets deflected at center ice. Puck gets deflected again at center ice. Puck will go to Finucane. Pass gets deflected. Raiders skating down center ice again. Adetta is able to intercept the puck and get it out. Raider falls down. Raptors will send that in and make a full man change. Raiders skating up the right side, but now that's Mashad. Mashad on a break. Mashad tries to come through. Shot, save. Puck is loose. Mashad battling for it. Puck was going to go to the point. Pollard keeps it in. Now the Raiders able to clear. And Mashad was offsides, and so we'll have a whistle. 5:53 remaining in the period. Good effort by Caden Mashad to bring that puck in and try to get a shot off, but it was defended well by the Raiders. Face off right outside the Raider zone. Puck is in the feet. Mashad now comes in. Deeks. Mashad has time. And good save by the goaltender. Weiner was on his backhand, so it was hard to get a hard shot off, but good. The goaltender was able to come across and make the save. Good pass by Caden Mashad. Mashad in for the faceoff. Puck is in the feet. And goaltender makes a save again, and we'll have another faceoff. Mashad ready. Raiders come through with it. Puck is deep behind Mihienko, comes out to the near side boards. And puck is tied up. And Mihienko will cover that up, and it looks like the Raptors are going to make a change. 5:14 remaining in a second. Score is still 2-1. 2-1 Raptors. Derlin with the puck will send that up to Peters. Peters will chip that out to Gonzalez. Now Gonzalez coming down on a breakaway. Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez shoots and saved by the goaltender. Quick glove by the goalie. But that was a great breakout by the Raptors. Burgess in for the faceoff. Puck is in the feet. Gonzalez has it again. Gonzalez still with it. So Gonzalez has it. Gonzalez tries to shoot. Deflection all over. Puck is pinballing. Puck is right in front of us now. Good defense by the Raptors back there. And now Gonzalez racing again. Gonzalez looking to get a breakaway. Good save by the goaltender. Shot goes wide. Bunny at net is off. So with that net coming off, we will have a face-off. .423 remaining in the second. Carson Bunny ready for the face-off. Reach, quick shot, quick glove by the goaltender. And we will have a face-off at the same spot right in front of us. Puck comes back to Dolan, to Finucane. Finucane will shoot, but puck gets deflected off the pad of a defenseman. And now the puck will be chipped back to the near side boards, but Reed will send it up. Bunny looking. Bunny skates behind the net. Bunny will send that up, but not enough on that pass, and the Raiders will have that in clear. Kehoe with it. Kehoe looking for a centering pass to a Raptors player. Taylor able to stay there. Reed coming down, but the Raiders defenseman is able to send that forward. Shot. Puck is in the feet. Puck is loose. Finucane with it at the point. Finucane will shoot. Scores! Raptors 3-1. 3:38 remaining in the second. Big goal by Finucane. I know his jersey says Adams, but a little bit of a logistical problem as the Raptors uniforms were not ready, available yet. So that is why that's what that says. But anyways.
And the green gloves.
And the green gloves.
Like the green gloves.
Yeah. But an all-important late second period goal to give a Raptors a 2-goal lead. And now Derlin has it. And now the Raptors threaten again. Caden Michaud coming down the middle. Deeks. Caden finds a slot through. Gets taken down. And how is that not a penalty on them? But Raptors threatening. Michaud gets up again. Derlin back to defend. Derlin sends that up. Derlin coming down. Derlin with an angle. Derlin looking for an open man. 2:57 remaining. Great defense by Michaud to keep that puck in. Puck is in the feet. Raiders will try to chip that out, and they're able to, but the puck is in the feet again. Raptors recover. Goaltender comes out to play it. Pollard come in on the far side. Peters on the forecheck, doing a good job. Passes on the far side. And Mehienko bailed out the Raptors on that one with a quick glove, as I think that was a little bit of a breakaway by the Raiders there. All right, face off. Puck will go behind the net. Peters battling there. Ajeta with the puck will chip that forward. And now it comes out of the zone. But Raptors are offsides. 2:07 remaining in this period. Raptors have a 3-1 lead. Late goal in the second by Finucane. Raptors battling for it. Puck is in the feet again. It'll come back to Rintala. Rintala looking for Burgess. Burgess tries to deke. And now Peters comes through. Peters has it. Peters looking shot. Oh, so close. Peters with it again. Burgess trying to defend. Rintala back to give support. Rintala will chip that forward. Minute 40 remaining. Rintala with the puck behind Mehienko. Puck is still loose. Raptors trying to get it out. Goes to the point. And Peters will just chip that out. Puck is still at center ice. Raiders having Raiders are offsides. And it looks like the Raptors will change. And we'll have a face-off right outside the Raptor zone. Raptors win the faceoff, trying to get it to Taylor. Pollard will send that to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will skate it. Gonzalez is going to dump that. Taylor will get there first. Taylor takes a hit. And Derlin able to keep that puck from coming behind him. Shot by the Raiders will go wide. Puck is still behind. Pollard on his knees gets the pass out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez looking for an outlet pass and gets it to Bunny. Bunny coming down the right side. Bunny has a little bit of a step, but the puck comes off his stick. And the goaltender will cover that up. 30.5 seconds remaining in the second period. Derlin, Mashad, and Reed are the forwards. Park Pollard and Xander Derlin are the defensemen on the ice right now. Derlin centers it, almost. Derlin defending, disrupts the puck, able to regain possession, will chip that forward. Reed sends that, but looks like that will be icing as Reed was not quite at the red line, and so we will have a face-off back in the Raptor zone with 12 seconds remaining in this second period. Face-off comes to the near side boards. Pollard defending. Centering pass goes through. And now we have a possible breakaway, but not enough time as that goalie came out. And so we are concluded with 30 minutes of play. The Raptors have established a 2-goal lead. Score is 3-1. And now it's time for Dave's thoughts.
So we're getting a lot of chances, a lot of opportunities. This goalie is not giving up any rebounds. So we're not really getting any luck there. Yeah, I mean, I think we got to shoot from the point more. You know, Finucane's goal was case in point, so I think that's going to give us a lot more opportunities. Goalie's playing great. I mean, a couple of those breakaway saves were legit. I know it's kind of annoying for you guys at home because we're filming through the glass, and so there's smudges, so sometimes it autofocuses. So when you see it get really blurry, that's just because you're moving the camera and it doesn't know what we're trying to focus on if it's on one area of the glass. So,
but at least it's cleaner than what we're used to back home.
Yeah, it's actually pretty clean glass, relatively speaking. So, but yeah, let's get a couple more. Let's just keep going.
All right. We're at the final 15 minutes of this game. The Raptors again with a 3-1 lead. Goals by Mashad, Reed, and Finucane. All right, the Raptors come out of their huddle, and now we will have a face-off at center ice. Caden Mashad in for the face-off. Ref drops it, and the Raptors will gain possession of the puck. Finucane chips that up. Finucane there will send that forward. Referee waves off icing. Raiders have it in their own zone. Reed steals it. Centering pass. Shot by Kehoe. Wide. Goes to the right. Puck is loose. Centers. Let's see. What is the call? Looks like the net came off. That's a lot of nets that are coming off. I haven't seen something like that since last semifinal game at the state tournament.
Yes. We remember that well.
Yeah, but anyways.
Had to win that game twice.
I know, right? That was what, two overtime goals, right?
Yeah.
So even though it was a tie game in overtime, the final score was actually 6-4. Anyways, little inside joke there. All right, Nieves has the puck at the point. Raptors have the puck behind the net. Weinert racing to get there. Now the Raiders looking to break out. And the Raiders have it at the far side. Raiders coming in. Raiders with some speed. Mejienko with a big save. That's twice that the Raptors got caught on this. And so they got to be careful on that. Why not racing down? Puck comes off his stick. Why not with it? Why not curling? We'll give it to Rintala. Rintala looking to get it to a centerman, but puck gets deflected. Raiders have it coming down the right side. Peters puts on a body. Nieves skates it, gets it up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez tries to get it to Bunny. Bunny racing to get there. Bunny will send the puck behind the net. Peters has it. Shot. Shot goes wide. And that'll be ice. No icing. There's not enough on that. Dolan with it. Dolan looking for a far pass to Bunny, but Bunny will pass it up to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will send that in. Ledger Dolan comes on. Raiders skating through center ice. We'll dump that in. And someone's glove just came off the bench. All right, 13:01 remaining in the third period. Face-off will be right outside the Raptor zone. Mashad racing down the right side, evades a hit. Taylor will send that deep. Mashad forechecking. Dolan down there as well. Centering pass almost to Taylor. Pollard tries to send that forward, but it looks like that is offsides, and so we'll have a face-off right outside the Raiders zone. Burgess in to take the face-off. Reed will dump that down. Raiders with the puck. Raiders will have the puck down in the far corner. Defended by the Raptors. Shot goes wide. Pollard comes in, uses his body to get in front, and will skate that puck out. Puck will be in the Raiders zone. Reed disrupts it. Dolan will chip that out. And now Raptors will skate that and skate it deep, or send that deep. Raiders skating down. Kehoe defending. Kehoe takes this poke check. Bunny now defending. Puck is going to go behind where Kehoe has it. And it looks like there's going to be a penalty on the Raiders. And so 11:34 remaining in the first period. The Raptors are going to go on the power play. And that is a slashing penalty on the Raiders. So let's see if the Raptors power play could get going and add one more. Burgess in for the face-off. Face-off is in the Raider zone. Dolan will send that back. Raiders swing it around, trying to clear. Dolan will send that behind the net. Reed will send that behind into the corner. Icing on the Raiders. We'll have a face-off back in the zone. Face-off at the near side circle. Reed has it at the point. We'll swing it to Dolan. Dolan shoots. And that'll be off the post or crossbar, out of play. Carson Bunny in for the draw. Raptors win that back. Derlin has it. We'll give it behind the net. Puck is on Derlin's stick at the corner. Derlin looking for a cross pass. Reed fans on the shot. Raiders looking to clear. And they will, but that will be icing. 34 seconds remaining. And the face-off will be back in the Raiders zone. Face-off. Raptors have it. Derlin has some time. Derlin shoots, looking for a deflection. You're right, Dave. This goalie does not give up any rebounds. All right, face off again. Raptors win that. Gives it to Derlin. Derlin has it at the left side. Derlin looking for a cross pass to his brother, Ledger Derlin. Derlin with it. Will send it to the Derlin on the other side. Derlin gives it to Reed. Reed will send it to Ledger Derlin behind the net. Reed has it at the point. 6 seconds remaining in the power play. Shot loose. And goalie will cover that up. So we have 10:04 remaining in the third. 1 second remaining on this power play. Kaden Mashad in to take the draw. Raptors win that again. Gonzalez with it, will backhand it. Goalie touches it. Rintala coming back. Puck bounces over his stick. Good defense by the Raptors. Pollard will chip that out. Mashad hits that forward. Mashad still moving without a stick. Great job by Kaden Mashad to kick that puck deep with no stick. Shot going against the grain will go wide. Raptors have to get back on D. Raiders looking to enter the zone. Good defense by Finucane. Rintala coming back will be there to get to the puck and tie it up. Burgess sends that out. Gonzalez with it down the left side. Gonzalez cuts to the middle. Raiders able to steal the puck off his stick. Good poke check by Peters. Peters will send it down. 9:08 remaining. Raptors able to keep the puck in the zone. Peters still battling for it. Peters shoots. Puck is on the side of the net. Puck is now in the corner. Raiders with possession looking to break out. Nieves able to keep that puck in at the point. Battle for it. You got 4 Raptors there collapsing on the puck. Bunny coming in to help. Nieves hits that forward. Good effort by Ryan Nieves there. Weinert now battling for it. Nieves has it. Nieves shoots and will be covered up by the goalie or glove saved. 8:17 remaining in the third. Still 3-1 Raptors. All right, face off. Face off in the zone. Raiders get it. Now breaking out. Raiders coming down the left side. Pollard defends it well. Pollard steals the puck. Pollard will chip that out, but the Raiders are able to keep it in. Raiders looking to get something. Defended by Nieves. Nieves gets the puck to Bunny. Bunny now skates it out. Taylor on the far side. Bunny with the puck goes down. Bunny tries to deke, but defended by the Raiders. And Reed will send that in, but Raptors are offsides. Face off. Raptors win that. Kehoe will send that in. And goalie misplays it, and play continues. Raiders coming out of the zone. Nice hit by Pollard there. Kehoe reverses direction, looking for Derlin. Derlin skates it. Derlin gives it to Pollard. Puck goes to the far boards. Kehoe with it. We'll give it to Derlin. Derlin racing to get there. Puck will pinball back into the Raptor zone. Kehoe with it. Reverses direction. Kehoe still with it. Kehoe will send that up, but it deflects off a skate. Good stick by Peters to deflect that puck. Mihienko will cover that up. 6:45 remaining in the third. Burgess in for the draw. Puck comes around the near side. Identi's going to be there. We'll send it up to Peters. Peters looking for Gonzalez. Gonzalez with it. Gonzalez shoots. Shot goes wide. Raiders looking to break out. Rintella will just chip that up. Burgess will chip that down, but Raiders have possession. Raiders in their own zone. And now the Raiders are looking to get a pass through the centerman, and now they skate into the zone. Adetta comes into support. Puck goes to the point. And now Burgess has it. Burgess looking for a pass, but puck bounces around. Raptors making a quick change. Raiders enter the zone. Tries to go through Raptors skate, but defended well by the Raptors. 5:43 remaining. Derlin with it, looking for Bunny. Raiders are way off sides, and that's will be called, and so we will have a face-off right outside the Raptor zone. Face-off. Derlin will be back with the puck and will chip it out. Raiders gain possession of the puck. Puck is at center ice. Raptors will send that in. No, it gets hit back. Pollard now has it and will just lob it. Puck is in the feet. And Raiders have possession. 5:09 remaining. Bunny doing a good job forechecking. Reed comes in to help. Puck is disrupted. Puck is in the feet. Raptors able to get that puck out of that area, but it goes to the point. Shot will be deflected. Mihienko gets a piece of it to send it wide. Pollard with the puck. Now Raptors try to clear. Bunny helping. And that puck does take a Raptors bounce. Wynot will send that deep. Raptors making a change. Raptors chip it in. 4:13 remaining. Puck is loose. Shot goes wide. Mashad regains control of the puck. Mashad gets taken down, and there's going to be a delayed penalty on... Nope. Yep, delayed penalty on the Raiders. Mashad with it. Mashad skating. Mashad reverses direction. And we will have a power play for the Raptors as, let's see what the penalty is. Hooking penalty on the Raiders. And so Raptors will have a minute 30 of power play time. Raiders skating down the left side. Reed will come back for it. Puck is going to go to the other side. Referees say no icing as that could have been played. So Dolan will be down there first. Dolan takes a bump. Dolan tries to deke. Puck is in the feet. Reed will gain possession of the puck. Tries to get it to Taylor, but the pass is intercepted. Shot goes wide. Dolan with the puck. Dolan will send it to the other side where Reed is. Reed will give it back to Dolan. Dolan looking to break out. Gives it to Ledger, his brother, Ledger Dolan. Now Taylor has it. We'll send it in. Reed, excuse me, that's Burgess. Burgess tries to get it to Dolan. One time shot by Xander Dolan goes wide. 2:37 remaining. Reed will send that forward. Reed on defense. Good defense by Xander Dolan there to disrupt the shot. Reed with the puck. We'll send that up. Raptors are changing. Puck will go behind the net. 2 minutes remaining. Park Pollard with the puck. Pollard gets it to Peters. Peters go. Gonzalez now has it coming down the right side. Peters will send it to the far side. Nieves is going to skate that in and dump it. But it looks like that's offsides. And so we will have a face-off right outside the Raiders zone. Minute 53 remaining. Raptors have a 2-goal lead. Face off, Raptors win that. Pollard has it at the red line. We'll chip that forward. It takes a Raptors bounce to go a little bit deeper. Bunny is there. Bunny will send that deep. Gonzalez will be on the far side to get the puck. And now Pollard racing back. Pollard will make the smart play and chip it out. And now Bunny has the puck and will send that deep. A minute 25 remaining in this game. Raptors with a 2-goal lead. Raiders with the puck coming in the zone. Rintala able to get a stick on that. Puck will be caromed around by Rintala. And Weinert has it. Sees Pollard. Pollard skating down. Pollard has the puck. And saved by the goaltender. 1 minute remaining in the third. Caden Mashad in for the draw. Kehoe will send that forward. Shot from the point, blocker save. And that will come back to Kehoe. Kehoe shoots, goes wide. 43 seconds remaining. Raptors still have the puck in the zone. Mashad with the puck, gets taken down. Kehoe will have the puck at center ice. Kehoe skated up to the red line and dump it in. The Raiders looking for a stretch pass. Raiders coming down. Rintala needs to defend. 25 seconds. Puck will come to the point. And Mejienko will cover that up. 18.6 seconds remaining in this semifinal game. Burgess with the face-off. Puck will go to the far corner. Battle for it at the near boards. 8 seconds remaining. And the Raptors clear. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Your Raptors with a semifinal victory against the Reston Raiders with a final score of 3-1. And with all that said, it is now time for Dave's final thoughts.
Good stuff, Sean. Boys got it done. Wasn't always the prettiest, but wow. It's awesome. We're going to the championship, and it looks like we have an update. Is that over, or is it still going?
It's still going.
It's like Long Beach is out shooting Genesis significantly, but Genesis is up 5-4. So we still don't know who we're playing.
Yeah, right now that game is going on just about 100 feet away from us. And so that game has about, it looks like 3 minutes remaining, and it's a 1-goal game with Genesis up by 1. All right, well, our boys were able to rally and come together to walk away with a semifinal victory.
Okay.
And so the championship game is going to be at 1:35. And so be sure to tune in right then and there.
All right.
All right.
It's like we're getting home late tonight.
That's right.
Hopefully with a banner. So we'll be back at Hatfield. I think we had a pretty good broadcast from there, although it does have the black netting. I kind of like watching it down on the ice sometimes. It's a little bit different.
It's
a different
pretty
vantage
cool.
point. It just stinks when the ref stands in front or, some stuff like that. But it was a little glitchy in the first period, but then I think the equipment all warmed up. I don't know if it's just when it's cold at first or how it goes, but anyway.